When we're gorging, we eat chocolate. We eat chocolate when we gorge. When we're gorging, we eat chocolate. We eat chocolate when we gorge.
Crunchies, Mars bars, Rowlo's flakes, discarded wrappers all over the place. We are chocoholics, have fruit and nut cakes.
Hello, both. There's your prescription, Tracy. There was a charge.
Oh, well, we're out of money at the moment. Can we settle up later?
All right then.
I'm depressed.
And I'm still livid.
Why? What's the matter?
Well, it's that doctor who came out to see me.
Aren't you well?
Well, no, I was feeling run down.
Yeah, it's all that work that they give her to do at the old folks' home.
Yeah, some days I'm rushed off my feet.
Yesterday she had to make 6 cups of tea for them.
And had to make a couple of beds as well.
Yeah, she was right worn out last night when she came home. She had hardly enough strength to cook my tea for me.
Well, pizzas don't cook themselves, you know.
So she phoned the doctor and asked him to come round and have a look at her.
Yeah, I told him I'm totally exhausted. I did.
Yeah. He had a go at you, didn't he, pet?
Yeah, he said I shouldn't have called him out. Pfft. He said I should have gone up to the surgery to see him. I mean, thing is, it's over the other side of the precinct.
Yeah, he said home calls were only for those who were really ill and couldn't get to the doctors. He really quite upset you, didn't he, babe?
Yeah. Oh, he's giving me them blue tablets again. I don't think I'll take them.
Yeah, well, you never know what's in them.
You could be taking anything.
That's true.
And then he had another go at Slim.
Yeah, it told me I was morbidly obese. I mean, I know I'm a bit overweight, but that's just middle-age spread. And he told me I needed to exercise.
Well, you used to exercise a lot, didn't you, Bab?
Yeah. Years ago, I used to do go-karting. I was good. I was. I mean, I'd go back down to the track now and help out the younger lads. You know, giving them advice, like. But it takes two buses to get there, and when am I going to get bus fare from?
And plus the fact that they practice on Saturday mornings, and well, he'd miss the reruns of Loose Women on the telly.
Yeah.
There are lots of things you could get interested in, Slim.
Well, you asked the doctor about that article you saw on the telly last night, didn't you?
Yeah. It says that they've found bits of horse meat in burgers.
Horse meat?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Well, we eat burgers.
Yeah. I mean, I go down to the Burger Palace and bring some back for us, don't I, Pet? I mean, it's only like 2 roads away, you know.
Yeah, I'd like to go with her, but by the time I've put on my shoes and my coat, she can be there.
Yeah, I can be there.
Well, it's not right putting horse meat in burgers, especially when people have to eat them. I mean, I could have had some of that.
And as I said to Slim, it's not as though you know you've eaten any, because you can't taste it, and it probably doesn't make you ill either.
Yeah, and you can't eat pizzas all the time. You know, you have to have a bit of variety. I mean, we eat burgers about, 3-4 times a week?
With chips?
Oh, yeah, of course, and chips, but I don't trust the burgers from the Burger Palace anymore. So Tracy has to buy in frozen ones from the shop on the corner.
Well, they're cheaper, but it's a real pain because I have to wait for them to thaw out.
Yeah.
And then I have to cook them, which is also a pain.
Yeah, especially if she spent all afternoon working at the old folks' home.
Exactly. Well, I mean, some of them old people take a lot of looking after. I mean, I'm always having to pick things up off the floor for them.
Or make them cups of tea.
What's the matter, Pet?
It's what those Mormons said.
What about the end of the world?
Mormons. End of the world.
Yeah, a couple of them called round earlier.
But what about if it happens now?
I don't think it'll happen right away.
Well, I hope not. We were going to have double Whopper cheeseburger with jumbo fries for tea.
I knew it was a mistake letting them in.
Not that they stayed very long.
Yeah, strange that.
Yeah, they left shortly after you farted.
Well, I let them in because there was nothing on the telly that we really wanted to watch, you know.
Yeah, they said that the Day of Judgment would be coming soon and we'd all be judged on what we'd done with our lives.
Well, I don't know what you're worried about. You've done nothing.
But will I go to heaven?
Well, have you suddenly come over all religious then?
Well, what if I go down to hell? That's where all the bad people go, you know, all the perverts and the like. What about if they start, you know, interfering with me? You know.
Oh, I never thought of that. Oh, anyway, we haven't done anything bad, have we? So we should be all right. Yeah.
Yeah, but the tall one said that all of your sins and misdeeds will be counted against you.
So?
Well, what about the time when I stole that bottle of beer from the off-licence in Flavel Street when I was 16? And what about the time I chucked that half-house brick at that puff who lived in Carmichael Road?
Oh, but that was ages ago. Oh, I don't think it'll really count now, no.
Well, what about the time when you nearly pushed Tyler in front of that bus?
Well, that definitely wouldn't count. He was a twat.
Oh, that's all right, because I'd hate it if one of us went to heaven and the other one didn't. I'd really miss you, babe.
And I'd really miss you too, Pet.
Yeah.
Oh. Hey, we forgot to ask them before they went off in a hurry. Is there any telly in heaven?
I hope so. I mean, there must be. I'm sure they had telly in biblical times.
True. Or how would they have known what Jesus looked like?
Yeah. Anyway, isn't it time you went out to get our tea?
Oh, I didn't realise it was that late. Did you want me to switch the telly over for you?
The repeats of Motorway Patrol will be on soon. See if you can get Sharon to serve you. She always gives us bigger helpings of chips.
Oh, I think it's her day off today. I'll just have to buy an extra double portion.
Oh well, such is life.
Nothing to do, nothing to see. So we sit here watching the TV, slumped in our armchairs staring at the screen, feasting on sweet things, our daily routine.